Hi my seedy friends, this is Brenda back here from the pop-up homestead. I just wanted to let you know that I am back with the elderberries and I'm going to show you how to clean them. So after you get the elderberries off the tree, you have to get them off the stem. So I'm going to show you the bowl where there's a stem, the stems, okay? And then what I like to use is a fork, and I take the fork and I just rake it down and it pulls them off. Now I know what a lot of you are going to say, especially like Kathy Britton, who has been doing elderberries forever. Just use your hands, just pull them off with your hands, right? Well, you can pull them off with your hands, but then after a few minutes your hands become purple and stained. So if you do this, you stay just a little bit cleaner. So basically I'm just going to go through and pull all the elderberries off the stems, and then after I do that I'm going to take them into the cabin and wash them. Make sure there's no bugs or gunk on them in any way. After I wash them, then I'm going to come back and I will show you how to make them into a syrup. So basically you have to cook them down. See, there's a bug right there. You have to cook them down, mash them through cheesecloth to get the juice out, just like if anyone's ever made jelly. Basically that's what we're doing, is we're making elderberry jelly. First we got to make the elderberry juice before we can make the jelly. So we're going to make the elderberry juice, and then I'm going to add a little bit of a sugar syrup and a couple other medicinal additives, you'll see. And then we'll have a good little cough medicine that we can use if we get sick at all over the winter, because it's a great way to boost your immune system. And you know, it is getting to be cold and flu season, and I know a lot of people are especially worried about it with COVID. So this is a good way to just kind of boost your immune system naturally and help you stay healthy during cold and flu season. So I'm just going to clean these and I'll let you guys watch me. And we'll be back. Pretty quick, easy process. I probably would have been done with this bunch already if I was focusing on it. So I'd love to hear in the comments how many other people have harvested wild elderberry and what they've made with it. Because you could make jam, jelly, wine. You can make just about anything. Some people make elderberry gummies for their kids, so it's a more enjoyable immunity boost for the kids. But you could take elderberries. They do have a little bit of a bitter taste, I think. But you know, everyone's different. The riper it is, the better they are. I ate one yesterday. So did our friend Dan from Kentucky. He was up here visiting. He tried an elderberry. He can let us know what he thought about the elderberry, if it was bitter or not. Anyhow, everybody's a little different. Some people like them as a jelly, some people like them as a syrup. You could make a tincture out of these. You could dehydrate them. Now I know a lot of people who get an overwhelming number of elderberries. They'll just put them in their dehydrator and they'll dehydrate them. And when they need more elderberry syrup made, then they will then they'll pull out the dehydrated elderberries and they'll make them from the dried version, which that's possible too. I mean, it's completely up to you. The sky's the limit. And the best part is, this is free food that grows naturally in the wild, and we're very blessed to just have an abundance of it. You saw, if you didn't see the last video I did where I was harvesting these elderberries, which was literally 5 minutes ago, you can check our YouTube channel and you'll see harvesting elderberries, and you can watch that video. Elderberries are one of the most perfect foods, I do believe. A great blessing. I know since I moved here to Tennessee, a lot of my New York friends are probably wondering why I've lost my mind and moved all the way to Tennessee, but I'll tell you what, on this piece of land we have growing wild elderberries, obviously, wild raspberries, which we had in New York, muscadine, probably not saying it right, muscadine grapes, big, huge, beautiful grapes. They're so good. I think I might make some grape jelly out of them. I haven't really decided what I'm going to do with them. They're really, really ripe right now, and they just fall right off the vines, so you can't even hardly walk past them without them falling on the ground. And then yesterday, I was looking down the dirt road again, and I found what I believe are persimmons growing, a wild persimmons bush, so that's really neat. I don't know if you guys can tell in this bucket here as I'm doing this, but there are little bugs in here, like little, you know, spiders and ladybugs and such. So I'm going to let these sit outside for a few minutes and let them naturally exit the area. And after they exit the area, then I'm going to take them in and wash them. So it'll probably be a little bit of a delay before I do the next video. Not to mention that I have a bunch of elderberries to still do. Luckily, I'm sitting outside in the shade, nice breeze, beautiful day here. Can't ask for much more than that. Having a nice day with a good breeze and some fulfilling work to do, which I know. I can't be the only one that thinks that cleaning elderberries is fulfilling, but this is a free food that I just harvested from the wild. So how exciting is that? Now we did get these elderberries from the edge of our friend's property, Ray. So I'll probably make up a bottle of elderberry syrup for his family in case they get a cold as well, since he was gracious enough to let us harvest them. He had no interest in them, so I'd rather see them go to good use. Anyhow, I guess you guys have heard me babble on long enough. I'd love to hear your thoughts and feedback on the things that I've been talking about. And don't forget, share this with your friends. Let them boost their natural immunity with elderberry syrup and collecting wild elderberries, which these do grow in New York wild as well as down here. Definitely very prolific down here. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to our channel. I always forget to say that. I figure if it's a channel I really like, I don't really need someone to tell me that, so I guess that's why I don't ever say it, but I guess I'm supposed to, so there I am saying it. And just in case you thought this was my last branch, I just want to let you know that we still have all of these to do. So I'm going to finish those, and I will be back after all the bugs leave and I wash them and we're in the cabin. So that's it. Brenda, checking out from the Pop-Up Homestead. Take care, friends.